Okay, maybe we can start by reminding you about the netiquette during your online classes. So let me just give you a preview of this. So let me share to you the basic netiquettes. So we have here, let me go first with our basic netiquettes, which is very important, most during our online classes. So let me share with you. So first, we need to be on time. So I congratulate our learners for being on time. I told them to log in or join my room 15 minutes before our time, so they abide with that, and I congratulate you for that. Second is find a quiet place free from any distractions like televisions, radios, etc. So number 3, no eating, drinking and chewing gum or candy while or in front of the camera. Number 4, of course, we need to maintain discipline and respect. Number 5, no yelling or shouting. Number 6, you need to mute the microphone. Let me hear from the participants. Mute the microphone when someone is talking. Unmute it if needed. Number 7, video must be on always during our online classes. And number 8, you need to, and I expect active participations during discussion, activities, and etc. So again, I remind you that this is a class and you need to treat it as such. So thank you very much. So those are the basic netiquette you need to know during online classes. So hello. Hello. Hi. Okay, so I guess you are ready. Are you ready for our class this afternoon? Okay, so thank you once again. Let's start. So again, welcome to my English class. Really, that English is very fun. So before we continue, let us have an opening prayer, and I want Marilyn to lead our prayer. Marilyn. Let us start by having this prayer to be led to us by Marilyn. So, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, thank you. And now, let's see if you are all in. May I ask Nigel? So that we know in our section. Unawain, in the class, 3 are boys, 7 are girls. Thank you. Now, before we start our lesson, let's have our rules. You can join, you can follow the rules, I can follow the rules, and I will have a good day, and I'll follow the rules. Listen to my teacher, listen to my teacher, listen to my teacher, and I follow the rules. Okay. I can follow directions, follow the directions, follow the directions, and I follow the rules. To myself, hands to myself, keep my hands myself, and I follow the rules. Okay. Well, nice to everybody, nice to everybody, nice to everybody, and I follow the rules. Okay, there's more time to learn and more time to play, more time for fun stuff every day. It's to give us more turn and more time to play, more time for fun stuff every day. When we follow the rules at school, oh yeah. When we follow the rules at school, oh yeah. Okay? Okay, thank you very much. This time, may I ask Sabrina, let's have our drill. Prepare now your materials. Sabrina. Let's wait for Sabrina. Please read the directions, Sabrina. Okay, you may go. Okay. Maika. Okay. Next. What is the correct answer? Yes. Very good. Next, let's move on to the next one. Next, Rona Jane. Rona Jane. Okay, let me go back to my screen. So maybe you have... Okay, can you see it now? Rona? Okay, you may continue, Rona. What is the correct answer? Very good. Next, let us move on to the next number. May I request Noah? Okay, so what do you think? What do you think is the correct answer? Okay, you're right. Next, let us move on to the next number. Number 4. May I ask Tatiana? Yes. Okay. What is the correct answer for this? What is the correct answer? Okay, so you are correct. And the last number, we have number 5. May I request Mark Nathaniel? Mark? I want to hear the voice of Mark Nathaniel. We are now in number 5. Okay. Do you have the same answer? Alright, very good. Now, I want to ask you now, who got 5? Who got 5? If you got 5, that means you are outstanding. You are outstanding. If you got 4, okay. If you got 4, you are excellent. If you got 3, that means you are very good. If you got 2, that means you are good. If you got 1, that means you are fair. And of course, if you got 0, don't lose hope. You just try better. There's always a hope. You read and read and read. Okay, do you get it? Hello? Hi? Okay, so let us continue our discussion. Okay, thank you for that. Now, let me share and let me continue sharing my screen and still with our discussion. Let us continue. Can you see the screen? Can you see it? Okay, thank you very much for your response. Now, let us try to review our past lesson. Now, my question is, why is it or why is visual media important? Like this one, English textbook. This one may be a politician delivering a campaign speech and some of these materials. Why is it that visual media important? May I ask Nigel to answer me? Nigel, why is visual media important? Okay, so Nigel mentioned about in order for us to be updated with the information to what is happening in our country. Very good. Who has another answer? Why is visual media important? I want to hear from the girls. Anyone from the girls? Why is visual media important? Do we have answer from Rona Jane? Very good. It's understanding and comprehending information. So I got the word inform. So based from your answers, I would like to emphasize that visual media is really important because some of this they can persuade us, they convince us, just like the example here. Can you see the picture? Can you see the picture? Okay, and then they try to convince us. Another is they may also inform us, most especially now, like newspapers. They inform us to what is happening to COVID, what is the latest news about our pandemic situation. And others may also entertain us, like comics. So my next question is, do you think, do we have to believe everything or anything that we see in our media platforms? Do we have to believe everything, take note of everything or anything that we see in our media platforms? What is your answer for this? Do we have to believe everything or anything that we see in our media platforms? Anyone? Yes, I can hear someone. Let me ask Noah. Noah, do we have to believe everything or anything that we see in our media platforms? Yes, I can hear you. So yes, we don't have to believe. So I got your point. What about the others? Do we have to believe everything or anything that we see in our media platforms? Anyone? This is answerable by yes or no. Do we have to believe it? I want to hear from Prince Joshua. Prince, do we have to believe everything or anything that we see in our media platforms? Continue. We don't have. Very good. So from your point of views as learners, we don't have to believe everything or anything that we see in our media platforms. I also agree with that, because some may just imaginations, it's just unreal, lies, correct. What else? They might be just make believe. What else? They are just a point of views from the different groups. So let me show you this picture. Can you see it? Can you see the picture? Okay, so for picture A, and we also have picture B. Now, have you seen this series? Have you seen? Take note of our etiquettes. Have you seen this series? What does picture A show? Or what about picture B? Do you want to know it? Do you want to know it? Okay, let's continue. Now, for this picture A, this is actually Gagamboy. So, let me ask Nigel. Nigel, will you read picture A? What is all about picture A? Only Nigel, please. Yes, picture A is 2004. And it is okay, let me help you. So Gagamboy is a 2004 Philippine superhero science fiction action comedy film directed by Eric Mati and starring Vong Navarro. It is of the same ilk as the Spider-Man films, with a mutated spider that causes Gagamboy to gain his superpowers. That is according to Wikipedia. Now, look at the word fiction. So, when we say fiction, this is invented. It is invented, imagined, make-believe, or unreal. Now, let us go to picture B. So, this picture B, according to Wikipedia also, this picture is Ferdinand Hipolito Navarro, better known as Vong Navarro, is a Filipino comedian, actor, dancer, singer, judge, and TV host of ABS-CBN entertainment groups, and he is part of the dance group Street Boys in the Philippines. So, I know that you see him almost every day, not Sunday, of course, because in Showtime you see him as a host. Agree? So he is also part of the, thank you so much. He is also part of the ABS-CBN Entertainment Group. So we see it in Kapamilya Network. So when we say, since it's proven, it's reality, truth, and real, we see him. So let's continue. Now, our lesson for today. So what do you think is our lesson for today based from the picture I have shared to you? So we have here picture A and picture B. So what do you think is our lesson for this afternoon? Anyone? So I got the word make believe. So I got also I heard the real and make believe. And you are right by saying, because for quarter 1, okay, thank you. So we have here the most essential learning competency, and this afternoon we try to identify real or make believe. Will you mute first your microphone, please? Okay, thank you. Identify real or make believe, facts or non-fact images. And of course, we have here our K-12 curriculum code. And as grade level standards, we have here. Now, this afternoon, we have our lesson objectives. So, we are going to differentiate real from make-believe. And of course, you are going to decide if an image or sentence is real and make-believe, or facts or non-fact. So, are you ready? Are you ready to continue our discussion? Okay, thank you for that. So please mute first your microphone so you can hear me. Now let's talk about the concepts. First concept is real or realistic. So when we say real or realistic, it could happen in real life. Take note of that. It could happen in real life. And it exists since it's realistic. Example, we have here this photo. What do you think? What is this? What image is this? Very good. So it's a turtle. So do you think it's real or realistic? Okay, so this is a real or realistic image. Next, let's move on. Let's continue on real or realistic. Let's look for the facts. So it says here that turtles are reptiles of the order Testudines, characterized by special bony or cartilaginous shell developed from their ribs and acting as a shield. So that is a fact about turtles. Now, let us move on to the next concept, which is the make-believe. So, make-believe is it could not happen in real life. Please mute your microphone. Thank you. Next, since they are not happen in real life, it is just an imagination, like this picture. So, this picture is a teenage mutant ninja turtle, and it's a make-believe image. Now, for you to be able to know more about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I have here, it's pure imagination according to the definition of the concept. Now, when we say Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, they are often shortened to the TMNT or Ninja Turtles. These are 4 fictional teenage superhero anthropomorphic mutant turtles. So when we say fictional, can you see the word fictional here? So when we say fictional, it means it's unreal, it's make-believe, or it's just an imagination. See? So that is make-believe. Now, in order for us to differentiate more about real and make-believe, I have here let's try to compare and contrast. So when we say real, these are facts, and when we say fact, something that has occurred or has been proven correct. So on the other hand, when we say make-believe, these are non-fact, which means not true or provable, opinion, or just a falsehood. So look at the word real. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, thank you for that. So, okay, thank you. Now, you look at the word real. We have the word correct. So if it is correct, we can say it that it is believable. So we have the word real, fact, correct, and believable. Now, look at the word or the concept make believe. We have the word opinion. So the word opinion here, since real is believable, so what do you think is make believe? If real is correct and believable, make believe, so it's just the, okay, so you are correct by saying that. So it's just the opposite of believable, which is unbelievable. Now, let me focus on the word opinion here. Now, so these are effective expressions of opinion. So if you wish to give your opinion, you have the expression I think, I believe. You may also use I feel, to my mind, in my opinion, and from my point of view. So these are effective expressions in order for you to share your opinion. Now, are you ready to move on to our first activity for today? Let me hear you. Are you ready? Okay, so that's great. So please prepare your materials, and I know that you are eager to and excited to do the first activity. Now let us have this one. Are you ready? Okay, so is it real or make believe? So I want Marilyn, will you read the directions? Determine. Will you say determine? Okay, thank you for that. So are you ready? Are you ready? Okay, let's start. Okay. You may write now your answer. What do you think is the answer? Very good. It's R. That is for real. Number 2. Write your answer. It's a make believe. So what is the answer for that if it is make believe? Very good. It's MB. Now what about number 3? Next, you are correct now. Number 3. Identify it if it is real or make believe by writing R or MB. So is this an R or MB? You are correct. Okay, next. Number 4, study first the image and identify it if it's true or just pure imagination. What is the answer? It's R. And number 5, yes, you are correct by saying R for number 4. And let's move on to number 5. What is your answer? It's also an R. So Will you count your score? Who got 5? Do we have 4? Do we have 4? Okay, let's see. Okay, who got 5? I want to see your answer sheets. Let me see your answer sheets. Okay. So you got 5. Let me capture that one. So please show your scores to validate if you are truly answering or not. So that's, are you answering? I want Marilyn, Abby, I want to see your score, Abby, or Sabrina. Okay, thank you very much for cooperating, and let's continue. Are you ready for the next activity? I want to see your 2 thumbs up. 2 thumbs up if you can hear Mr. Mendoza. Thank you, and prepare another sheet of paper for your next activity. This would be very exciting. Let's continue. Again, let me go back to our slides, and let's continue our next activity. Our next activity is identifying real or make-believe images. Okay, I want Althea. Althea, will you read the directions, Althea? Please read the directions, Althea. Images. Images. Say images. Weather. Real. Okay, so let's continue. Let's start with number 1. Again, you are going to write real or make believe inside of the box. So since you cannot write here, you may write there in your answer sheet. Okay, so let's continue. Study first, identify. So the answer is, it's real. Okay, number 2. Number 2, identify this image. What is the correct answer for this? I know you have answered already. It's a make. Very good. It's a make-believe. It's a doll. Next, number 3. What do you think is this? Write first your answer before giving me your answer orally. So what is the answer? It's real. Number 4. Number 4, identify. I want to hear from Tatiana. Tatiana, what is your answer, Tatiana? Thank you for answering the complete sentence, Tatiana. Thank you, and you are correct. And let me hear also. Don't shout your answer for number 5. I will ask Micah to answer me. So you should have answered also. Yeah. Will you repeat, Micah? What is your answer, Micah? Thank you also for giving me your answer in complete sentence. So the correct answer is make believe. Now, let me see if you are writing. Let me see your answer sheets. Please show me your answer sheets for activity number 2. This is to validate you. Very good. I see. What about Prince? Let me see your answer sheet, Prince. You may encircle your score so that I can visibly see it. Thank you for that. Now, Um, let's continue with our discussion. Let me go back. So you are doing great. And this time, let's try to remember the following. Now, will you mute first your microphone, please? Please mute your microphone. Okay. One more. I can still hear some noise. Now, you look at the screen and we need to remember as we go on with our next activity. We need to remember that real. What is real? I want Noah. Noah, what do we need to remember about real? Noah will Okay, that is occurring. Thank you for that. What about make believe? I want to hear from Rona Jane. Rona Jane, please read what do we need to remember when we have make believe. Rona, make believe. Can you hear me, Rona? What is a make believe? That what we need to remember? If okay. Thank you for that. So remember all these things so that you will not be lost with our next activity. Now, I want you to prepare another sheet of paper for your evaluation. So, I'm giving you 2 minutes to answer. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, for your evaluation, I want you to answer within... Okay, thank you for that. I will ask you to answer silently within 2 minutes. Will you mute first your microphone? Please mute your microphone. Hit the microphone icon. Okay, your 2 minutes starts now. So you read very carefully the directions. Remember, following directions is very important. It is important to follow directions. It says here, you are going to read the following sentences and identify if fact or non-fact. So all you need to do is to write F if fact and NF if non-fact. You are only given 2 minutes. If you are done before 2 minutes, you can double check your answer. You go over and then you can still have time to change your answer if you have doubts. Remember the concepts of facts and non-facts, real or make-believe. Okay, last 40 seconds. Last 30 seconds. last 20 seconds. Come on, you go over your answers. And we are about to look for the answers. If you got it correct or not. And time is up. Now let's try to look for the correct answers of the following. Now, let me show you now. Again, let me remind you that you are going to write F or NF. Now, what is the answer for number 1? The President signed the Anti-Terrorism Act of 2020. It's very good. Okay, 1 check if you got it correct. X if not. Next, number 2. Since no one is around, my pet bird opened the door. What do you think is the answer for that? It's NF. Very good. Number 3. Come on, avoid scratching with your microphone. It's there is an increasing number of COVID-19 cases. Is this a fact? Very good. Number 4, she spent a long time watching K-drama. What do you think is this? It's F. And number 5, what do you think? For number 5, they think it's an NF. Now, let me see. Can you see me now? Can you see me? Okay, so we count your scores as you can see here. Can you see here? Can you see this one? I want to see your scores. So you are all okay. So you are all 10. So who got 5? Mark Nathaniel. Mark Nathaniel. You got what? Mark Nathaniel. Okay, I will call you and then tell me your score. 5. Okay. So I will write here. As you can see, I have here my frequency of scores. What about Nigel? Nigel, you got what? 5 also. What about Prince Joshua? Prince Joshua. Okay, you also got 5. What about Althea? Althea. Okay, you also got 5. What about Micah? Micah. Very good. What about Marilyn? Marilyn. Okay, you also got 5. What about Noah? Noah, you got 4. What about Rona Jane? Rona Jane. Very good, Rona. What about Tatiana? Very good. And we also have Sabrina. Sabrina, you got? Very good. So, which means that 9 among you got 5, which means that you understood our lesson for today. Although we have here 1 who got 4, it doesn't mean that since Noah, so she's still in the level of passing. So, still in the passing level. So, if we try to look at this, 9 plus 1, it's 10 over 10. So, still, it's 100%. Multiply it with 100%. So, you deserve a very good clap. Can we have a very good clap? So 1, 2, 3. Once more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Very good. Okay, so I congratulate you. So Hands up. Hands up. Shake. Okay, so for now, let me continue sharing my screen, and I want you to go over with this, deal with this. Now, for your assignment, you are going to, I will send this assignment in our group chat. Hello? Hello? Okay, so still you can hear me. For your assignment, okay, thank you for that. For your assignment, you are going to answer the following activities. First is you are going to write B if the image is believable and you B if unbelievable. And for the second activity, in order for you to practice your writing skill, you are going to write a real and make-believe sentence out from these images. Can you follow? Can you follow? Okay, thank you. So I will send this assignment activities in our group chat. So thank you for that. So again, thank you for listening, and God bless. Till next time. So let me Holy Spirit. Amen. So congratulations, kids. Congratulations, and regards, and extend our gratitude to your parents, and stay safe. Thanks, ma'am. Ma'am, so i-ask natin mga bata, mag-leave na sila para tayo lang apat muna. Sige. Okay, once again mga anak, congratulations. Just like what we did yesterday, you can leave now our room. So, let me start. Prince, you can leave now, anak. You take a rest. Thank you once again. Extend to your family, to your parents. Althea, you may leave now, Iha. Marilyn, Micah, Rona Jane, Noah, you can leave our room. Likewise, Sabrina, thank you very much. Nigel, Mark, Nathaniel, also with you, thank you very much, Tatiana. Okay, bye, and see you around. Oh, madam. Daig ko paano? Nalula ako. Go, madam. So we are already 4. Oo, madam. Siguro maano na siya, ma'am. Hindi flash na. Next. Correct. Show mo. Huwag mo na ulitin. Ma'am,